Hey everyone, welcome to Nose Rides and Nose Dives. Alright, this week I've got a very important topic to help you with your cross-stepping, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited. But first, we need to get to the surf. And to be honest, I really didn't want to go. I'd much rather have stayed at home in the comfort of my warm house watching Netflix or something like that. But then it dawned on me, Netflix isn't going to give me long-term happiness, because happiness doesn't come from doing nothing. You have to earn happiness, and the only way to do that is to get busy participating in those activities that challenge you and push you towards growth. So I realized, if I want to be happy, I have to take action and be actively in the playing field instead of just sitting on the bleachers and being a spectator watching my own life pass by. Deep, right? But enough about me. We need to get back to today's vlog and the topic at hand, cross-stepping. Bend from the knees, not the hips, everyone says. And they're right. I mean, just look at Joel Tudor. But why is it important to bend from the knees? Well, for me, it just feels way more stable, which makes complete sense if you think about it. The more you bend your knees, the more you lower your center of gravity, as well as allowing for your legs to become more springy and reactive. And all this just helps with balance, as your feet can adjust the board easier to the wave accordingly. This also helps keep your spine more upright, so your head remains more quiet and centered over the board. But all this stability comes at a price. Well, at least for me anyways. And that price is awkwardness. Because it just feels awkward for me to walk sideways along a board with bent knees. But I guess all this practice, both on and off the water, is starting to slowly but surely pay off. Because the more often I practice, the more often you place yourself in an opportunity for growth. And this wave here is perhaps my best display of cross-stepping so far. I'm in the pocket, I'm sitting perfectly narrow stance, bent knees, upright chest, very quiet head movement, and I am just in trim right now. But look at this step here, bent knee, cross step, 1 and 2. Can we hold it? Oh yeah, we got this board locked in. It is feeling good. And we're going back as well. So that's 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. This is the best I've done so far, I think. I'm still in trim. But unfortunately my lead foot's caught up in the leash, so I gotta get rid of the leash. And when I replace my foot, So let's recap a little bit here. Here we go, we got the pros out here. Look at how bent their knees are. The trunk is upright, head is balanced over the board. Look at the reaction of the lower body. Your gravity, center of gravity is low. And the ankles, the knees, everything's moving. Again, the trunk looks very much upright, very in balance. It's just so elegant and so poised and so stable and reactive. You're just going with the flow, but it's amazing. So the bent knee cross step, that is the key. Now it's just a matter of practicing, like everything else I need to work on. But man, oh man, what a day. I mean, just think if I had lost the negotiations with myself and stayed at home and watched Netflix. Now don't get me wrong, there's nothing against Netflix. I mean, there's a time and a place for that, but when I start to convince myself to stay at home and to not do anything instead of getting outside and becoming active and pursuing growth and challenging myself, because that's what gives me the long-term happiness. And I mean, I never would have figured this out if I just stayed at home. I mean, look at this brilliant, that feeling I have with the bent knees. It's just so amazing and so stable. So yeah, today was a victory for me to get out there and to challenge myself to get outside and get away from the TV. But once I did that, I mean, you just never know when growth is going to happen. And today was a massive growth experience. So I hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs. If you are, please be sure to hit subscribe, hit notifications. You know what I'm going to say next. Hit it harder. And check out this vlog next. There's a lot of insight in there that I'm sure is going to help you out with your cross-stepping as well. Thanks again. We'll see you all next week. You.